Quest presents an unabridged recording of The Harder They Fall by Alex Smith, narrated by Colin Mace.
Chapter 1. 26 years ago. The boys had been searching for the dead man for hours. They were ready to give up, because it was coming up for 2, and if they didn't make it out of the woods and back to school before pick-up, then Dad would raise hell. Ian was in the lead. Ian was always in the lead. He held a stick in one hand, as long and as thick as his arm, which he swung back and forth, cutting down nettles and saplings, knocking trunks so loud it was like fireworks detonating in the forest. In his other hand he held a knife, an old orange-handled Stanley he'd stolen from the toolbox beneath the sink. The blade was dulled by time and heavily rusted, but it still caught the sunlight that filtered through the trees. It still looked sharp enough. Jack trod on his older brother's shadow the way he always did. It was hard because the ground was uneven, fat roots doing their best to trip him, mossy slopes there to catch him when he fell. He'd grazed both his knees and an elbow already and was close to tears, not that he'd dare show them in front of Ian. The woods seemed to go on forever, far bigger than they looked when they drove along the back road to Dereham. Way too big for a 9-year-old boy like him to be in, even with his 11-year-old brother by his side. Easily big enough to get lost in, he thought. If they were late back, Ian would take the brunt of Dad's anger, but Jack would have bruises to show for it too. "Hey," Jack said, stumbling over another exposed root. "Ian, let's leave it, yeah?" "You tired?" Ian said, smacking another branch. A cascade of leaves fell on Jack as he followed, and he brushed them off his T-shirt in case there were spiders riding them. "No, but we would have found it by now, right? Davy said it was a mile in. We're not a mile in yet. Keep your knickers on, Jack. Or maybe you're scared." "No," Jack said, hoping Ian wouldn't hear the lie. His brother looked back, wearing the grin he reserved for when he was feeling wicked. "Just a dead guy," he said. "Nothing to worry about. Unless he's not quite dead. He might be hungry, Jack. He might be hungry for brains. Shut up." Jack shot back, but it was too late because all he could think about now was a zombie rising from the muck of the forest floor, sinking its yellow teeth into his skull. "We won't even find it anyway, so—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?